All right, heat number one, and it looks like we're going to have a full field for the heat. Will be David Garman and James Ray up front, Cody Olson and Justin Glover on the second row, Patrick Coluccio and Wesley Schreiner on the third row, Graham Nucky and Andrew Schroeder on the fourth row, Billy Goodnight rounding out the field. As they get ready to roll out there, please don't forget to check out our website, htsai.net. You can find links to all of our social media. You can find some painters that we use. You can find out about leagues and several charity events that have gone on in the past. We'll be updating that further over the coming week with all the charity stuff coming up, and there is quite a bit of it. Don't forget, if you've missed a race, you can find any missed race on our YouTube channel as well. All right, Garmy is going to lead them down. He said he was going to do some shenanigans here tonight, but not seeing any on the pace laps yet. He might be saving those for the feature. Garman and James Ray has been the ongoing battle throughout the recruitment races. It'll be great watching these two go at it over the course of a full season. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air from ElDora. David Garman down and away. James Ray trying to stay with him. Cody Olson there looking on the bottom already. Cody Olson trying to take second place from James Ray. Right behind him, Patrick Coluccio. Justin Glover going side by side for fourth. And Coluccio is going to clear him, at least for the moment. Here comes Wesley Schreiner and Billy Goodnight back behind. It does not look like Andrew Schroeder. Looks like he might have had some problems. Didn't get off on track at the same time as everybody else. Meanwhile, David Garman continuing to lead. James Ray holding off a hard-charging Cody Olson. Look at Cody right there on the back bumper. Now Cody drops to the inside into one. He really sent it in there. Can't get enough momentum up off of two, though. James Ray actually had the fastest lap last time by, but this time by it's going to be David Garman with the fastest lap. And the fastest lap of the race so far. And you see three distinctly different lines by all three drivers as they go at it. Patrick Coluccio in fourth, trying to close down that 1.5 second gap. Wesley Schreiner right there with him. Billy Goodnight closing in on him as well. Justin Glover back in seventh, trying to hold on till the feature. Graham Nucky in eighth and Andrew Schroeder in ninth. Garman just got two to go. He's coming to the white flag. This is James Ray's last chance. You see they've got so much power that right front is up in the air all the way around the track as they go through 1 and 2. White flag in the air for David Garman. James Ray shoots it to the inside in 3. Can't get enough. Off of turn 4 is David Garman with the win. And heat number 1, James Ray finishes second. Cody Olson third. Patrick Coluccio fourth. Wesley Schreiner in fifth. Then Billy Goodnight, Justin Glover, Graham Nucky, and Andrew Schroeder rounding out the field. And a heck of a battle by these guys. Now they go into the warm-up. And we will see guys start to roll off of pit road for warm-up here in just a moment. And let me see if we can maybe talk to one of the drivers here. Let's see if we can talk to Cody Olson. Hey, Cody, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Used to seeing you up front battling. You did not disappoint here tonight. So far in that heat, you were right there with the top two guys the whole time. Are you going to be able to do anything with them?
I don't know. This is the first time I've raced on the new tire model. I kind of forgot about it, so. But we'll see. We'll see what the night brings us. I'm kind of starting to get used to it, so I'm kind of figuring it out. But we'll see. We'll see where the night gets.
Well, I did hear a couple of guys before the race saying that, you know, they liked it, and I've heard the exact opposite. A few people say they absolutely hate it. Skylar Massey really doesn't like it. What's your opinion on it so far?
I mean, I don't really know if I've had really enough time on it to have an opinion, I guess, yet. If that's fair to say. I'm still kind of figuring it out, so I don't really know, if I like it or dislike it yet. I mean, I got to figure it out first.
10-4. All right, buddy. Good luck here, and hopefully you can keep those tires in one piece, and they help you get back in victory lane.
Yep, thank you, sir.
All right, that was Cody Olson. And quickly, while we have a minute, since they are done with their 4-wide salute, let's see if I can get a hold of Mr. Garmy. Garmy, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
Hey, buddy. Hey, quick question for you. How are you feeling about the new tire model?
Right now I'm okay with it because it's tacky, but once this thing slicks off, it gets sketchy. It's just gonna take some practice.
I've heard guys say some guys say they really like it, and Skylar Massey and others have said it's utter crap. So your overall opinion, are you liking it, or are you a little worried about it once it slicks off?
You know, I don't have enough experience in the 410s to really give it an accurate answer. Come back when we run the 360s, and maybe I'll have a better answer. But I mean, right now I'm figuring it out with the 410 because I don't run this car very often, so I'm happy to just be up front with these guys. They're fast as crap right now.
Looks like you are not struggling very much tonight, bud.
Oh, it's a laser focus right now is what's happening. That's the only reason.
All right, man. I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, buddy.
All right, see ya.
All right, so you've got a couple of opinions there. Oh, Eric, I wish I had seen that comment a few seconds earlier. If I get a chance, though, I'll make sure to relay that information to him. He's getting passed by James Ray now, and this, as I mentioned earlier, these two have been the battle throughout this the 3 recruitment races. These two have just battled it out, but James Ray so far has been able to pull away every race from David Garman, but this new tire model been out less than 24 hours, or just over 24 hours rather. A few of these guys obviously still learning, and as mentioned, we've heard a few guys say they can't make a judgment call on it. I've heard people say they love it, and I've heard a few say they really don't like it at all. So there you have it. Oh, and Garman and James Ray get together during warm-up. And we have newcomer Andrew Schroeder out there as well. We'll be keeping a close eye on him tonight, see how he does. Obviously, Cody Olson out there. And the top 3 are all within 7/100ths of a second. That's how close their speeds are right now. All right, we've got just over 30 seconds left in warm-up. Then we go to the feature event here tonight. Make sure you get your snacks, your food, your drinks ready. You're not going to want to miss a single moment of this. While you're standing in line at the snack bar, please hit that share button. Like, heart, follow, subscribe, all the things on the Facebook, the Twitch, the YouTube, and the Twitter. As warm-up comes to a close, James Ray is the fastest by just a few hundredths of a second over David Garman. Graham Nucky brings it third. All right, here is your lineup for the feature event. David Garman and James Ray on the front row. Cody Olson and Patrick Coluccio on the second row. Wesley Schreiner and Billy Goodnight on the third row. Justin Glover, Graham Nucky on the fourth row. Andrew Schroeder, rounding out the field here. Everybody getting lined up on pit road. And this should be one heck of a feature. Those top 3 guys combined have well over a 10,000 I rating between those top 3 guys. And then you factor in all the guys behind them. Some of these guys just don't run many officials, but are dominant in every league race that they are in as they set off the fireworks here at ElDora. Just under half a mile, 24 degrees of banking in the turns, 5 degrees of banking in the straights, owned by Tony Stewart, Smoke himself. That kind of explains the fireworks. There's got to be smoke in the air. If there's a pond in the middle and he's out fishing, does that make it smoke on the water? Good question. I don't think the production crew found that nearly as funny as I did. Yeah, they said no, they didn't. Alright, looks like no Garmy shenanigans to report on tonight. He said during practice he might, but you heard him say he has to be laser focused here tonight. Kind of an unusual thing. Garmin has to be that focused. He's got some great competition here tonight. This whole field, everybody in this field fast enough to get up here and win this thing tonight. It's going to get interesting. It's going to get dicey. And it's going to get fun here in just a moment as the pace truck makes a hard left turn onto pit road. Here they come. Green flag in the air from ElDora for the feature event. 25 laps to go. Cody Olson already getting by for second. What's happened to James Ray? Looks like he got stalled up just a little bit on the start. So now is David Garman for Cody. Oh, James Ray is backwards on the in 3 and 4 caution. Let's see what happened. James Ray had a rough start, gets off into turn 3, and it looks like he just gets together with Wes Schreiner there. Has to get towed to the pit. That's going to put him down at least 1, maybe 2 laps here. And one of the top guys so far out of contention, at least for the moment. He'll get back out in a moment. Billy Goodnight also going to pit road, possibly for repairs. I did not see him get any impact. It looks like something might have happened after the caution came out with Billy Goodnight. Looks like we had a couple of cars up in the wall. Oh, he just gets together with another driver as they're checking up. I believe that was Andrew Schroeder, excuse me. Yep, Andrew Schroeder and Billy Goodnight get together. Billy's back out on track. James Ray still getting his tow completed and repairs done. Lights are out on the pace car. Looks like they're going single file on this restart. Pace truck is in. Green flag is back in the air. Garmy is down and away. Cody Olson right behind him. This is a battle we've seen play out several times in the Outlaws. And Patrick Coluccio staying with them right in their tire tracks. Right behind him, Wesley Schreiner. Justin Glover back in 5th place. He's picked up a couple of positions. Graham Nucky in 6th. Andrew Schroeder in 7th. Billy Goodnight in 8th. James Ray appears to be back out on track several laps down. He's got to hope for a caution here and have the opportunity to get back. As mentioned, new tire models. So all these drivers kind of on the back foot tonight, having to learn this new tire model on the fly and not a lot of practice in the slick with it. So once this track slicks off, things could get very, very sketchy as Justin Glover using that way high line. He is right up by the wall, but he is sending it, and he is almost caught up to the back bumper of Wesley Schreiner. And Patrick Coluccio, oh, Wesley gets in the back of Coluccio. Justin Glover manages to slip by on the bottom, but Andrew Schroeder, nope, Andrew Schroeder was there. Caution is out. Let's see if we can... Here is where that began. Patrick Coluccio got loose up off of 2. Wesley Schreiner just got into him, and everybody went to the bottom to try and get around. Andrew Schroeder just got a little loose, gets up into Justin Glover. Justin managing an amazing save as he goes down the front straightaway. This will be an opportunity for James Ray to get his lap back. Patrick Coluccio has gone to pit road. Wes Schreiner has gone to pit road. Justin Glover on pit road as well. All in for repairs. David Garment still in the lead, but now he's got to be a little bit worried because there goes James Ray getting back to the lead lap. So James Ray being back in this, he'll have to start at the back of the field, but we'll watch that very, very closely as he works his way up through the field. Looks like he's actually, because of the pit stops by the other drivers, he might be restarting a little further up. We'll wait and see as they line up. Lights are out on the pace truck. We'll go green in one lap. Garmin and Olsen on the front row. Goodnight and Coluccio on the second row. Justin Glover, Wesley Schreiner on the third row. Andrew Schroeder and James Ray, and on the fourth row, Graham Nucky off track. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. 18 laps to go. Garmin gets a good launch on this one, but now the car we want to watch is right there, the orange car. That is James Ray, who's one of the fastest guys out here. Can he make his way up through the field quickly enough? Cody Olsen currently running in second, trying to make something happen. Right behind him, Coluccio and Goodnight going at it. Goodnight gets by on the high side. Coluccio trying to make something happen on the bottom, but Justin Glover closing in on both of them. He gets a little loose off of turn 4. Here comes Andrew Schroeder, and right behind him, James Ray trying to pick up some positions. And now it's side by side for the lead. Garmin gets the advantage off of turn 4. They touched briefly, both of them managed to save it there. Now Cody Olsen slides back into second place. Billy Goodnight currently running in third, trying to gain some ground. Patrick Coluccio in fourth. Justin Glover's in fifth. Andrew Schroeder, now those two are battling side by side. James Ray makes it 3 wide on the bottom, gets into Glover. Caution. And it looks like, I think that might have been a bit of a net code. Let's take a look. Yep, they just net coded into that one. And what a heartbreak for Justin Glover, as he was having one of his best races as of late, fighting his way through the field. He's gone to pit road. He did not have to tow. He'll maintain the lead lap. I bet we see him come back to the front before long. Don't forget, drop in the chat. Tell us who you're cheering for, or just say hello. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, 10 Eastern. We will have the Tyler Daniels Racing versus Nowski Nation Season 2. That begins tomorrow night. Saturday morning, we will have our 4-hour segment of the 48-hour stream to end MS, starting at 7 Eastern. Saturday night, BRR Cup and GTE Series returns. Sunday night, we'll be broadcasting again. That'll be the BRR Cup Series and the Fast and Fun ARCA Series. All right, side by side, Garmin on the bottom, Olsen on the top, Billy Goodnight in third, Patrick Coluccio fourth, Andrew Schroeder and Wesley Schreiner fifth and sixth. Green flag back in the air. Garmin gets a good launch on Cody Olsen again. Cody way up high there as Billy Goodnight sends it into 1 and 2. Down to the bottom in 3 and 4. Billy Goodnight really sending it around here, but so is that orange car of James Ray, the highest I-rated driver in the field. He is back up into 6th, trying to pick up as much ground, and they wreck in front of him. Justin Glover back out on track after the green flag. He lost a little bit of ground there as Garmin and Olsen battling for the lead. Side by side, Olsen on the high side, Garmin on the bottom. 9 laps to go, off into turn 1. And Cody Olsen gets a little bit ahead, coming through 3 and 4. Can he complete the pass? He does. It is Cody Olsen to the lead. David Garmin in second. Coluccio is third. Andrew is fourth. Oh, Cody Olsen got a little bit of the wall on the back straightaway. Andrew Schroeder now having to battle with Patrick Coluccio, and here comes James Ray. James Ray back in contention. Patrick Coluccio, we've seen him struggle there on the bottom tonight. James Ray goes flying by him and is already looking for the next position. Caution is out. Justin Glover down on the bottom of the track, underpowered. Looks like, oh, he was trying to get on pit road, not draw the caution, and it just couldn't get the car turned. It looked like something was really wrong with that car. All right, Cody Olsen currently in the lead, David Garmin in second, Andrew Schroeder in third, Patrick Coluccio in fourth, James Ray now up to fifth, Wesley Schreiner in sixth, Billy Goodnight is in seventh, Justin Glover on pit road. Looks like Justin might be out, and Graham Nucky out as well. Hey, PX. Looking forward to tomorrow night, buddy. All right, coming out of turn 4, lights should go out on the pace car, and Aaron makes a great point. Upcoming in November, the XCal Massive Whale PD event is coming. You can find information on our Facebook page or on XCal's Facebook page or at xcalracing.com and find out much, much more about that. It will be a huge event. Cody Olsen in the lead, David Garmin in second, Andrew Schroeder third, Patrick Coluccio fourth, James Ray in fifth. Now, how far can James Ray get back up here? Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. Cody Olsen away quickly. Garmin got caught snapping that time. Garmin to the bottom for first, can't get there. Andrew Schroeder is right there. James Ray on the bottom. He's already up to fourth. He got one heck of a restart. He is trying to run him down. Track slicking off and everybody having to move to the high side. Garmin actually losing a little bit of ground to Cody Olsen as here comes Andrew Schroeder in third. Fourth place, James Ray still hanging on, trying to claw his way back after the incident early on. Coming down with 2 laps to go, Cody Olsen in the lead. Garmin in second, Andrew in third, James Ray in fourth, Wesley Schreiner in fifth, Billy Goodnight sixth, Patrick Coluccio currently in seventh as the white flag comes out for Cody Olsen. Less than a half a mile to go. Garmin is far enough back. He can't reach him at this point. Cody Olsen comes out of turn 4 and wins here at ElDora. Garmin finishes second. James Ray pulls off that third place move right there at the end. Let's take a quick look at that, because I want to see. He was really sending it. It looks like Andrew just got down to the bottom. James Ray just carried enough momentum. You saw that wiggle. That was by inches. And Cody Olsen pulls off an amazing win. David Garmin coming home in second. Let's see if we can get a hold of Cody here. Hey, Cody, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
How you feeling about that tire model now, buddy?
I'm starting to get used to it now.
Yeah, it seems like it. You were extremely fast, man. That was a great job, and you guys had a heck of a battle up front.
Yeah, that was a good fun race. Yeah, I kind of started pedaling it a lot more and kind of like rolling in and out of it and kind of messing with it. The wing's playing a big difference in it too, which I hope they fix that here pretty quick, or else it's gonna get I see potential danger with it.
Well, yeah, that could be problematic. And I have to ask, Garmin mentioned he was worried about once the track slicked off with the new tires, but it seemed like once the track slicked off, man, you had all sorts of grip and could go anywhere.
Yeah, like I said, I just kind of started pedaling it, messing with the pedal, and kind of rolling in and out of it, going in and out of the corners, and kind of just trying to like be more smooth, kind of like an asphalt track, I guess. But yeah, it kind of seemed to put me in a groove, and yeah.
Well, congratulations, man. Not your first win this week, and probably not going to be your last, if we're honest.
I don't know if I have any more races this week.
I'm sure you'll find something else to win.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
All right, man. Congratulations, buddy. Great run.
Yeah, thank you, Doug. Appreciate it.
All right, let's see if we can get a quick word with second place, David Garman. Hey, Garmy, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
So I have to ask, man, that was one heck of a battle you guys had, but how was the tires?
It didn't slick off. Like, the track didn't slick off a whole lot, like I thought. I mean, it still slicked. I had to move the wing back probably a lot further than anybody else was just to get comfortable with it, and I think that's what slowed me up towards the end of the race. But it didn't seem bad overall. Towards the end of the race, I mean, Cody just did what Cody does and walked away with it a little bit. So I was able to hold him off for probably, 18, 19 laps before he finally got around me, so that felt good.
Well, that was an awesome run, and you guys, even after he got alongside you, you guys continued to keep that battle going, and it looked like it was going to go for the rest of the race briefly.
Oh, yeah, up until the last restart, and then when we do the non-green flag restarts like we do, it's, I don't know, I just always get bad restarts. I can never time it right, so... But, no, congrats to Cody. He ran a good race, and I was just literally trying to hold on. You have no idea how hard and focused I was on this thing, trying to not hit the wall towards the end of the race. So,
well, congratulations, man. A heck of a battle and a great finish.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
All right, let's see if we can get a quick word with third place finisher James Ray. Hey, James, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. First off, congratulations on the comeback, because that was a truly impressive feat, and that finish was extremely close.
Yeah, that start of the race wasn't my going. I don't know. Kind of neck coated and kind of pinching each other there, but yeah, I had to drive my ass off to get back up there.
Well, you definitely did that, and it seemed like just as soon as the track started slicking off, everybody else seemed to slow down, or you just got exponentially faster, because you came through the field on that last restart just charging towards the front.
Yeah, I seen everybody go to the top there, so I was hoping they'd stay up there and burn it up a little bit, because there's still a lot around that wall on the bottom, so that's where I started gaining, so I kind of just stuck to that line for a little bit.
Well, it definitely worked, man, and even after the early incident, to come back and finish third was a great race.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for this race. Can't wait till the season starts.
Oh, us either, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and let's get a quick word with league owner Zach Bache to talk a little bit more about this. Hey, Zach, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Dougie.
Hey, man. That was definitely an epic race tonight.
Oh, yeah, James Ray. I mean, I felt bad for James Ray at the beginning of the race. He kind of fell into the back, and he made a hell of a comeback, but Cody Elias and David Garman put on a hell of a show up front, though, so...
They definitely did. James Ray's comeback and that battle up at the front was definitely the highlight of the evening. I know that was the final recruitment race, but you still have some spots available if guys want to join?
Oh yeah. Until I believe our last date that we're going to start accepting people in will be October 3rd. That's when we're going to close all the recruitments out. That's the first night of our season. We are also still looking for sponsorships for the UMPs and pro late models. You can go over to our Facebook page. It has our flyer for sponsorships, information over there, scheduling. We also have our Discord and stuff. I'd like to thank you to 3 Wide Designs for sponsoring the 410 Sprint Car Series. So, big help to them. So,
Oh, awesome, man. And what a great show. Looking forward to the season starting.
oh yeah, we're gonna have a really good season from what it looks like right now. So, it'll be exciting, Doug.
It definitely will. If tonight's any indicator, we're going to see some great racing.
Oh, definitely for sure. But I appreciate you broadcasting our 3 recruitment races. Hopefully, we'll have some good races for you this season.
All right, man. Sounds good, buddy. All right, that was league owner Zach Bass. You heard him say up until October 3rd, that is the last day of recruitment. So if you are interested in joining, and this is going to be a great group of guys, go check them out on Facebook. You can find the link on our Facebook page, and make sure you follow our Facebook page. You can hear all about the upcoming events, like the upcoming John Paul Jr. Huntington Disease Charity Race, like the upcoming XCal Massive Whale PD event, and a whole lot more. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Y'all have a great night.